Continuing now with the first dude of Alaska, Governor Sarah Palin's husband, Todd. What's your sort of thoughts going into this race? I mean, is there some part of you that thinks that, like, you know, this is exciting, but on the other hand, boy, this is a nice life up here.
Life is about experiences and opportunities, and so, you know, I look at our kids as when she won governor, going down and to Juneau, the capital, living in the mansion, so that's a life experience. And so in our eyes, it's another life experience for our family and other Alaskans to share this this opportunity that's in front of Sarah.
It is fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's exciting.
It is.
What about the back and forth? I mean, it's a long it's a long ride.
Mm-hmm.
It's a long ride.
You know, flying back and forth to the slope all these years, and Sarah as governor, she's a lot of time in the plane, so it's nothing that we're not used to.
Why do you think some people here in Alaska like her? I mean, everybody we've gone to, I mean, and I'm not talking policy or anything like that, but everyone we walk, you know, we go up to people on the street and we say, "What's she like?" And they all, first of all, they all call her Sarah. No one's called her governor except for us outsiders.
Mm-hmm. I think they look at us as another Alaska family that adapts to job situations and enjoys Alaska, so they can relate to us. You know, we're just another family that, you know, juggles kids' busy schedules, juggles jobs, and still has fun doing all that stuff. And so, you know, there's lots of Alaska families that do that, and I know there's a lot of American families that do the same.
You've met Senator McCain?
Yes.
Was it the first time the last 3 weeks? Or have you met him before?
Before.
Where did you first meet him?
In D.C.
When?
February.
Oh, so you were there in February. You said,
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
that's
February or in March. I think it was February.
What do you think?
I was very impressed because, I mean, just an American hero. The first meeting was just, you know, the first thing he said to us was, you know, tell your son thank you for his service. And then, you know, as conversation continued on, their son was just getting home the next week. So that bond right there was pretty powerful.
He had a great line about you. He said, "Have you met the governor's husband?" You know what he said, right?
No.
He said you were insane, and he laughed. Did you see? You didn't see that?
I don't think so.
It was very. You would have loved it because it was like it was a great line. I mean, he was saying it with affection. That you could tell that he liked you.
Well, you know, from the first meeting with Cindy and John, and bringing us on board with their team that's already been in place, and what's in the back of my mind is all the rough days, and then to get to where they're at today, all the hard work that they've had to do. So it's been a huge challenge for them, and I appreciate all their hard work.
What do you think of Mrs. McCain?
I think she's great. She's a class act.
Did she talk to you at all about music?
Not yet.
Oh wait, what she like? What do you hear? What kind of music she likes?
Okay.
I mean, it's very interesting because I've interviewed her. Did you meet Senator McCain's mother?
Yes.
Now she's another interesting person.
96 years old.
She's pretty fun, isn't she?
That's amazing.
We interviewed her as well, and I tell you, she speaks her mind.
Yeah.
I mean that she certainly speaks her mind. And I love the way she always teases. She teases about her son. Calls him Johnny.
Yeah, you know, I heard that.
It is very fun. So, so you leave here soon. You go back. You hit the trail. I mean, your life's sort of getting turned upside down.
I mean, it's fun. I mean, going to states that we've never been to before. I mean, who'd turn down that opportunity or that experience? So.
What's it like? I mean, people are standing out there, crowds calling your wife's name. That's not peculiar.
Her popularity in the state and coming across those situations before, I mean, it's definitely on a bigger scale, but you know, she's very popular. She relates to the people, and you know, they enjoy her.
When she went out to speak at the Republican National Convention, were you nervous before she went out?
No, I mean,
you're probably the only one then, because I tell you, all her friends were nervous, her sister was nervous, everybody was nervous.
I mean, I guess I can't really say that I wasn't nervous because, you know, I was probably a little nervous, but, you know, I'm very proud of her, and I know that, you know, that's her game.
After she gave her speech, what did you say to her?
That was a great speech, you know.
And she said?
Oh, she's, you know, thanks. I don't exactly remember the exact word, but I was very proud of her, and she did a great job.
Coming up, more of your interview with Todd Palin. The next part is fun. Where did the name First Dude come from, and just what should we call this man if he becomes the Vice President's husband? He will tell you. More of your interview with Todd Palin, father of 5 and husband of Senator McCain's running mate, Governor Sarah Palin. What do you think about at night? Like you're lying in bed and you think, okay, we got to take care of the kids. We got 5 kids. I've got my job. We've got my wife who's running for vice president of the United States. We're going from all over the country. I mean, it's busy.
Well, you know, when they say, well, how they do it, you know, they got 5 kids and how they do it, it's always been the same criticism towards her. You know, it's like when she ran for mayor the first time, you know, a fellow council member told her, you know, you can't do it because you got 3 negatives, you know, Track, Bristol, and Willow. Those are the 3 kids we had at the time. So now, you know, Track is getting deployed to Iraq, so there's not 5 in the house that we have to manage. You know, we have 4, and then our oldest is, or then our daughter is going to be 18 soon, last year of high school, so she's not high maintenance. And so basically we're down to about 3 right now. So, you know, chilling back and forth, and then our oldest daughter will come out too. So we're just another family that just adapts.
Proud of your son going off to Iraq?
Very proud of him. And we went out to the graduation boot camp last year in Georgia, Fort Benning, and it was just quite the experience.
Are you surprised he did that?
He's been talking about it for a number of years, and when him and his buddy got together and decided to make the step, it was his decision, and we're very proud of him and proud of the military for just training him and getting him prepared for his next mission. Okay,
go back to this First Dude. Who came up with First Dude? It's a great name. Who came up with First Dude?
I can't remember. But I'm not the first male first spouse that's been called First Dude. The gentleman from Kansas who's a judge, he's got that title. He's told me that's his, and I said, you've got it. So he's a great guy. So are you so we should be calling you Second Dude? I mean, because this really, I mean, you understand you have like sort of turned us upside down a little bit, because we're really unsure what to call you. It's like, you know, Todd is way too familiar, because you could be the husband of the Vice President of the United States. We can't call you just Todd. I mean, we just can't. We can't. I'm sure there'll be a name that pops up. You know, Todd. You know, all my fishing buddies call us mud monkeys because we fish in the mud. You know, so.
How about like first gentleman? Had that been a thought when you were as the governor's husband?
Well, that's what some refer to me as now, first gentleman. So.
Does that fit? I mean, do you like that name, or
Todd fits good.
Todd fits good?
Yeah.
How about First Dude? Do you like First Dude?
You know, it's all right.
You know, so that's just all right. So Todd is what you want to be called?
Todd's fine. Todd works good.
Don't forget, if you can't get enough of Todd Palin, go to GretaWire.com. We have tons of video with the First Dude posted right there.